The next thing, moving on to the next genre, is I am a sucker for self-help books. So I really like the story or the book of Way of the Peaceful Warrior. And this was another one of Dan Millman's books. And this one was different in that it was more of a straightforward self-help book. It didn't, there wasn't a story behind it. It was almost more like a workbook. And I kind of went through it and it didn't really catch me. And it sat on my shelf for years and years. So the whole self-help thing is something I kind of want to do a separate video on, all the self-help books that are on the go. But self-help books, I gotta admit, I'm a sucker for these kind of books. But this one, it's more or less just hogging up space. So this is another one I decided has to go. So the next one, oh, and by the way, here's Way of the Peaceful Warrior, and I absolutely love this book. And so this is a copy I'm never gonna part with this one, because this was a fantastic book. Like when it comes to I guess outside of what I normally read, like science fiction, horror, and all that, like my favorite book of all time is Dune. And then probably outside of that, outside what I usually read, this is probably one of my favorite books, is Way of the Peaceful Warrior. It was really, really good. And now the next one I was going to get was also another Dan Millman one, is The Life You Were Born to Live. Now this is another one I bought, and I actually loaned it to a girlfriend of mine, and then we broke up, and she had it for years. I ended up getting it back from her. And this one, it's kind of like numerology. You put in your birthday. It's supposed to somehow like map out your fate. So again, it's not like a straightforward, there's no story here. It's more or less just information and tools you can use kind of thing. And I never bought into the idea behind it. You know, I like Dan Millman a lot, but I don't believe in everything he says and things like that. So I'm not on the same page with everything. So this is another one, and it's fairly thick. That takes up a lot of space. So this is another one I'm going to part with as well.